Hello, I'm Gareth from Gaming Face Punch, and this is my review of Transistor on the PS4. Transistor is an action role-playing game brought to you by Supergiant Games. Transistor is the story of Red and the Transistor, which is a giant flashy sword thing which is too big for her to carry around, so she's sparking everywhere as she's carrying the bloody thing. She lives in a weird dystopian, utopian society where they pride creativity over everything else, and someone got jealous of Red and stole her voice. We don't know how this happened, or where this happened, or really who did it, but someone stole her voice. It features an isometric environment where you fight doing your roleplay, adventure, action stuff. The artwork is fantastic. It also has a weird kind of narrating sword, as your character doesn't have a voice, as previously explained. What I like about this game is it does have a beautiful art style. The whole thing's put together so it looks like you're inside either a highbrow comic or a painting of sorts, and it does look fantastic, and you can drink in this environment, and it feels a very believable world. Okay, I'm going to have to keep what I don't like about it short. The first thing I don't like about it, and the thing that I think breaks the whole game, is the control scheme. The combat does not feel like you're connected to attacking anyone. The movement just around the map doesn't feel like you're moving around the map. I tried using the D-pad, I tried using the control stick. It didn't feel like I was part of this world. It felt horrible and clanky. The talking sword gets a bit irritating. You find that it's just talking absolute bollocks, nothing of any use. It has this weird thing where it's talking to dead corpses and it may be extracting bits of their soul, which is quite interesting, but the way it's done, it just kind of disconnects you from the whole experience, not making it fun. Getting into a fight, especially with anything more than bloody 10 opponents, just feels like a hassle. It's not good. Navigation around the screen, because of the art style, there are areas that you can and can't go, and you can't see it very well in there. Also, it has this kind of noiry, kind of 1950s cop drama like you get from a Jimmy Cagney film kind of voiceover vibe to it, and it feels just a bit too arty-farty, and they forgot the function over the form. If they would have spent more time on the control scheme and making it feel fluid, it would have worked better, rather than concentrating, say, on the voice of the sword or the art style in general.
It wasn't this.
Okay, there was a lot of hype behind this game because of the previous game that the company made called Bastion, so I was expecting quite a good game. The control scheme, as I said before, took me out of the entire gameplay and ruined the entire experience for me. It may be different on PC, it may be different when it comes to the Xbox, but at this point in time, I don't think it's a good experience, I don't think it's a good game. I'll be honest with you, I can't recommend this game for anyone. With the control schemes being like it is, I tried changing it, I've gone into the menus and everything like that, but it still remains. It may be different on the PC, it may be different when it heads over to the Xbox One, but at this point in time on the PS4, this version of the game, I would describe as not very playable. You can do it. Anyone who feels like a challenge and doesn't mind punishing themselves with a game that's kind of a kind of hipstery flash and no substance, then by all means play the game. You know, all power to you for doing that, but for me it's a no-no. And as I said before, I don't recommend this game at all. I can't recommend paying for this game. I got this game free on PlayStation Plus, and I felt like a bit cheated on it. So I don't recommend playing at all for this game, unless they get that control scheme fixed. If they did get the control scheme fixed, it'd probably be worth £3 to £5. Okay, this is a first for any of my reviews. I'm going to give this a 1 out of 5. I found the entire experience terrible. I had to force myself to play it. I couldn't bring myself to complete the game. It was god-awful, and I don't like it one bit. It doesn't mean that you can't like it. It doesn't mean that this is the worst game in existence. It just means that I don't like it. Oh, just for everyone else, that's a Gaming Face Punch 1 out of 5. I've been Gareth from Gaming Face Punch, and this has been my review of Transistor. Okay, I know I hated on the game, and I know I didn't like it, but if you like this video, yeah, click that like button. If you really like this video, punch that subscribe button. There you go, Nigel. Does that make you feel better? Okay, ready?
You done?
Classic. Ready.
Okay.
Anyway,